Meredith, Tim and Udris had no cause through here.
No, it wasn't, but I did find a skeleton.
A skeleton?
So you're looking for a female? A white female?
So I think we're dealing with a serial killer who has a specific preference.
Who the hell is this?
I look forward to seeing you, Valerie.
The victim's name is Allie Croft.
There was no bones. This victim is fresh.
He was keeping her alive by injecting her with vitamins and nutrients into her bloodstream.
CSI Jane Lacey has been kidnapped. Suspect's name is John Dempsey. Attention all units. We have a 1049 in progress. I repeat, a 1049 in progress. Officer has been kidnapped. CSI Jane Lacey has been kidnapped. Suspect's name is John Dempsey. She was last seen at 24th Street Tattoo Parlor on the boardwalk. Please contact dispatch with any lead. Over and out. How the hell did this happen?
We're working a hot case, the serial homicide, do you remember?
Right, the bones found in the woods.
Yeah, that one. We believe the killer is in the fashion industry because all of his victims were beautiful model types. And we believe he could be in a related field.
Finally, after all my tests, I can determine that Kelly Danville was the first victim, deceased after 4 years. The second, Ellie Sloan, was deceased for 3 years. And the other two, Laura Tanner and Paula Carter, somewhere between 1 and 2 years.
Very good.
Why the sudden reappearance?
We haven't had enough time to study the killer yet. And all the victims were bones until yesterday. We got our first live victim.
Yeah, you move your night there. That's what I thought.
Allie Croft was also a model. She disappeared 7 days before her body was found. On the second day. She's been dead for 5 days.
So he keeps his victims alive for a few days?
Most likely not. Allie's death was an accident. She developed some kind of flu and the killer injected her with penicillin, but he didn't know that she was allergic. So she went into anaphylactic shock and died.
He dumped her body near the other bodies that we found. Apparently our killer believes that the Bayshore wetlands is some kind of dumping ground.
What about the sixth victim, Hannah Phelps?
That's right. Hannah Phelps was also a model-type victim who disappeared the same day the bones are missing. When we found her, she was being held in a cage. We believe it's the same cage that held Allie Croft before her accidental death.
And she survived but has Stockholm syndrome, right? I read that in Megan's situation report.
Sadly, yes. Despite the lack of research on Stockholm syndrome, it's the best explanation for Hannah's sudden psychosis.
She believes that her and her kidnapper are in love, so she refuses to talk to us, or her husband for that matter.
Is that good or bad?
Probably not.
How's that game going?
I just got his rook. He's an idiot.
I think I have what you're looking for.
My rook?
The evidence from the cage that held Hannah came in.
Hannah Montana, oh my god, I love her! Is your nipple okay?
I'm a person. Did we get a hit in CODIS?
Yep.
Great, so who's our killer?
Don't hit me!
It wasn't a match to our killer, but the DNA profile has alleles in common with him. Based on it, I'd say it was his sister.
Ouch.
Yep.
Ouch. Seriously, my left lung is like shut down.
Maria Dempsey. It's a 6-year-old cold case.
So our serial kidnapper slash killer's sister was kidnapped and killed 6 years ago?
Yes.
Gosh, that's a tongue twister.
According to the report, she was never found. But you're gonna love this. It's an FBI case from New York.
Why would we love that?
Hey guys, you rang?
Oh, hey Jenny, thanks for coming in. You remember Valerie?
Yeah, hey.
So what's up?
We understand that 6 years ago you worked the kidnapping of Maria Dempsey.
Oh, you're gonna have to refresh my memory.
Read all about it.
6 years ago was a long time, and I was, distracted. Wait, I remember this case. Sad, the brother really got to me.
What was the brother's name?
John Dempsey.
John Dempsey? That's the name that Hannah Phelps gave us.
So what happened?
According to this, Maria Dempsey was married to Peter Hawkins. They had a marriage until one day she was kidnapped.
By who?
We never caught the guy. There was a ransom note asking for $1 million, but Peter refused to pay it. John was desperate to save his sister, though.
Oh, don't tell me he made the drop.
He did, and never got his sister back. He never caught the kidnappers.
How did the husband take it?
Actually, really well. About 6 months later, he already remarried and started a new life. He forgot all about Maria.
And I'm assuming that made John sick that her husband would just move on like that.
Most likely. You think you can make a profile?
Mm-hmm.
Make a profile?
Back in Philly, Jenny and I worked for the behavior analysis unit. I was a profiler and psychologist.
Yeah, never told me that.
Well, I'm telling you now. And as for a profile, John went crazy without his sister. He started questioning humanity. A perfect marriage ruined by this kidnapping. He sulked around for 2 years, possibly felt completely alone, felt paranoid, felt that no one cared, felt that no one was looking for his sister. Then he snaps. He starts doing to other married women what happened to his sister. He feels, well, if Peter can get over it so quickly, maybe everyone else can too. He chooses models types that look exactly like his sister, high-profile victims that he knows people will be looking for, but he's challenging us to find them.
Where the hell does society find these psychos?
So this is where Jane was supposed to meet John Dempsey, right?
Douglas Plaza on the boardwalk. Yeah, right here.
So where are they?
Maybe they just met up here.
And what? Jane's not going to arrest him unless he gives us something incriminating.
Well, they probably met here and just walked off somewhere.
Okay, well this is the boardwalk. There's 1,000 places they could have gone.
Should we get a picture of her and see if anyone recognizes her?
Now that could take days.
You got a better idea?
No.
Roscoe. Yeah. Great, we'll be right there.
What?
Maddy just called. She found Jane's car.
Where?
In a parking lot a few blocks from here. We should go.
Jane's car.
Yeah.
So what happened?
Well, when the officer came up, he was about to give her a ticket for parking, but he noticed that her door was open and her phone was on the floor.
This is Jane's phone.
That son of a bitch has her. Where could he have kept her? She could be anywhere. Are you ever going to tell me what's going on with that phone?
Okay. So I didn't really want to get into it right now, but I'm kind of being stalked.
You kind of don't want to get into it right now, but you're being stalked.
Yeah.
By who?
I don't know. This guy, I don't know his name or anything. It's a restricted number, but he knows my name, my number, and where I live. I don't want to think about it.
Valerie.
How's the John Dempsey case going?
And you are?
Janet Andrews, Lieutenant. I'm filling in for Shane Donahue. Haven't you been told?
No, we missed a memo on that. Where's Shane?
Shane took an unexpected vacation.
Why?
Undisclosed. Until then, I'm your captain.
So, are we still on for tonight?
I really don't think that's a good idea, Megan. I mean, it's too soon.
Why? That case is far behind us.
You seriously don't think they're gonna let that case go so soon, do you?
Maybe not, but who cares?
Who cares?
All that's happening tonight is a guy and a girl are meeting at the girl's apartment.
sharing a drink,